السادسة في المدرسة عن إسرائيل.
إنهم ننطقهم لأنهم هم أدونا وهيك.
أنا بدي أهزمهم بالحرب، بدي أهزمهم.
يعني إنهم بيعلمونا بالمدرسة إنهم إرهابيين
إنهم هدول مش منيح وهدول بقتلوا قاعدين بشبابنا.
عمليات الدعس، عمليات الطعن.
العمليات هاي تاعت الدعس والسكاكين هاي إشي بيرفع الراس لفلسطين.
بس بدك بطلع بستشفى.
It's like information I haven't really been exposed to.
This is a lot of stuff that I only thought about and considered but never actually saw it. So it was really an eye-opener.
It's a lot to take in.
They didn't tell us about that.
I gotta be honest, I feel like a moron, an idiot, because I am naive. I live my own little bubble. The world is fine, the world is great, and you see something like that, and you're like, holy shit. Having little kids say that, them telling them on TV shows to kill Jewish people, like, why are we allowing this? Like, why is this happening? I think most people are like me, we just don't know what's going on. I have no idea this was going on.
And we are in a war right now, and I believe this is a psychological war. And yes, that is very scary, and I think that is why education is so crucial right now. If I was a child there, I would probably believe the same.
Yeah, I think it's just sad that no one in power is protecting these kids from an educational perspective.
It's really disheartening and disappointing that these kids aren't able to have the childhood that they need to have.
I think we really need to wake up and stop being so nice and get really involved and pull the plug.
أيضا الجهاد.
يا رب وتعز والباء من دمها صنعت حرية.
أنت يا زكريا شو حابب تصير؟ مهندس. مهندس؟ ليش بدك تصير مهندس؟ عشان أفجر اليهود.
أنا بقوله حجار لما يجي اليهود يمسكوه.
نطخ اليهود. كلهم؟ كلهم؟ طيب.
It's scary because they're young kids, but they have so much hate in their eyes. How could you be teaching kids this type of act and just these things that aren't true? It's horrible.
The kids are being robbed of not only their innocence, but they're also being robbed of their natural abilities just to love life in general. Getting taught from a young age to literally hate your neighbors and to hate the people that are around you. So that's really sad to watch and to see.
They're children running around with guns and knives.
It tears my soul, honestly. They don't know what they're getting into. They're just repeating and keeping a cycle of hate that's going on.
It's thankfully so distant from our cultural comprehension that people would be taught on children's shows to kill and murder and kill themselves. And it's important to remember that the U.S. is in the UN and that a lot of our dollars go to the UN and UNRWA, which is American resources, Western resources, UN resources, and money go to schools that actively teach children to hate Jews.
What is the UN for? If that's happening, like, this is just straight up anti-Semitic propaganda. I'm sorry, it's just like the same thing we saw 80 years ago.
I think if more people knew, we could do something about this. This isn't right.
I think watching this video really shook me because now it's real and it's scary. And I think it starts, like everyone's saying, with our children, which I feel really bad for these children in a way. They are not fully developed. They don't know right from wrong and they deserve better. It's really important that these videos are shown to everyone.
What blows my mind is that anyone can watch this and have any other thoughts. Like if two of your friends are fighting and one of them put an iron dome around his house, built a house of bricks, and waited in the corner for a gun to protect him and his family, and the other dude was building vests and stuff and piloting planes, you'd be like, oh, one's on the attack and one's on the defense. I challenge anyone on the internet, in this room, in this world, to find a video of Israel or Jews with this type of energy. There's no kids programming in Israel to hate anyone. There's young, dumb 20-year-olds who think they know something. And it's the first time in history that, again, other than the Holocaust, that Jews are looking at the world going, hey, we need backup, we need help.
Because it is sad to see kids saying this stuff. It's kind of sad that Jewish people have to go through what they're going through. There was this incident where a couple of Jewish kids have to lock themselves inside like a room because our library, because they were being chased around by other students because I guess they were Jewish.
After the LGBTQ, they're going to come after the black community. They're going to come after the Asian community because they don't like anyone but themselves. They don't even like themselves. They want to kill themselves.
This is an experience that I'm going to walk out of this room today and I don't think my next week is going to be the same as what I thought it was going to be.
It's really sad to know that there are things like this that exist in other parts of the country that are literally instilling people just to just to hate from a very early age.
I feel like at this moment, all we can do is have faith and have urgency to coming up with solutions.
I think once people like me start knowing, we want to help out because this isn't going to stop with us. Bring awareness. More people know we can start doing something. We can talk to the government, ask questions about the UN, like why are they giving money to these people? Yeah, I think this is good. I think it's a good start.
That type of energy, this type of information, I do think that it will help.
We need tolerance. I don't need to agree with my neighbor. That doesn't, just because I don't agree with someone doesn't mean that I have to kill them, shoot them, or dedicate my life to hating them. Tolerance.
As an individual, I would want to further my education. I would want to be a better advocate. I might not be able to spark a nuclear change, but enough to really open eyes, open minds, open hearts. Even for you guys, I hope that you continue this for others to experience.
Yeah. You don't live in the world you think you do.
Israel, the occupying power, continues with its colonial policy and its daily violations. It continues to abuse, to arbitrarily detain, to carry out ethnic cleansing, steal land and natural resources, uproot trees, steal money, Israeli activity to Judaize Jerusalem, demolition of homes, confiscation of land and property, spoiling of natural resources.
Racist violations perpetrated by Israel.
Israel continues to commit various forms of human rights violations in Palestine.
Israel, the occupying power, is advancing in its efforts of mass colonization and continued apartheid. Put an end to this colonialist regime.
Apartheid, atrocities and massive destruction inflicted on the Palestinian people.
War crimes, crimes against humanity, ethnic cleansing and state terror.
Thank you. United Nations Watch.
Shukran Sayyid Rais. I take the floor on behalf of the UN Watch. My name is Mus'ab Hassan Youssef. I grew up in Ramallah as a member of Hamas. I address the words to the Palestinian Authority, which claims to be the sole legitimate representative of the Palestinian people. I ask, where does your legitimacy come from? The Palestinian people did not elect you, and they did not appoint you to represent them. You are self-appointed. Your accountability is not to your own people. This is evidenced by your own total violation for their human rights. In fact, the Palestinian individual and their human development is the least of your concerns. You kidnap Palestinian students from campus and torture them in your jails. You torture your political rivals. The suffering of the Palestinian people is the outcome of your selfish political interest. You are the greatest enemy of the Palestinian people. If Israel did not exist, you would have no one to blame. Take responsibility for the outcome of your own actions. You fan the flames of conflict to maintain your abusive power. Finally, you use this platform to mislead the international community, to mislead the Palestinian society, to believe that Israel is responsible for the problem you create. Thank you.
رسالتي إلى اليهود الحاقدين فوالله الذي لا إله إلا هو سنلاحقكم في كل مكان فنحن قوم نشرب الدم وعلمنا أنه لا دم أطيب من دم يهود فلن نترككم حتى نشبع من دمائكم ونشبع أطفالنا من دمائكم ولن يهدأ لنا بال حتى تخرجوا من بلاد المسلمين.
Brainwash you from a very young age. Very young age. Against Jews, against America, against the West, against the infidels, against everything that is not us, everything that is not Islam. I think the extremists, they're misinterpreting parts of the Quran. Someone can read the Quran and sees that God is angry on the Jewish people, and some might read this as a justification. God is angry on them, and it's okay for me to go and just kill them. My friend, my very best friend, someone like me, was able to be convinced to become a suicide bomber. All she needed probably is a bomb, and she would go and do it. I saw how terrorists are being made. They're not being made in some dungeon in Afghanistan. And they're not national movement for Palestine. They're a religious movement that want to transform the Middle East and the entire world into an Islamic state.